Yeah, I know, right?
They might reduce that. I hope, because it was kind of.
Well, I hope they don't, because I like the fact that you have to wait for it. You know, whether it's, you know, you're building it, or, you know, you have to go buy it from somewhere and get the credits and everything to make it quicker. You know, it's a compromise to the only being able to buy them thing. Or, you know, only being able to buy or find them. You can build them, it just takes a while, but you can do it.
It also takes time just to find the resources to build them in the first place. So.
Right. You know, it's I can do this, but it takes a while, or I can try to get the credits to buy them.
All the way around this, if you're playing single player, you can just sleep through it.
Unfortunately, now you can't really trade for credits, so like I said before, though, I'm hoping they eventually make it so that, like, specific factions or specific areas buy things for higher and sell things for lower, so you can legitimately go to one place, buy them, go to the other place, sell them, and, you know, that way you can trade. It, you know, might not be as good per individual item as the mobility boosts used to be, but, you know, it'd be like buying trade goods at one place for low, selling at other places for high, then buying other trade goods from there for low and selling them at another place for high, so you can actually set up trade routes and legitimately just play the game as a freight runner.
Reminds me of Trade Wars. That's an old school game.
I mean, that's a lot like what Freelancer did. Is there were two ways to make credits, two good ways to make credits. One, doing missions for specific factions, and they will pay you for completing the missions. The other way is to trade. You buy things at certain places high, sell them, or buy a low, sell them high at other places, and then buy things for low at those places and sell them for high at other places. So
I guess any critter will do. We're just going to get the surface ones. We're not going to go for any deposits.
I don't see why not. There's a deposit literally right here.
Oh, I got my I got my EVA anyway. Okay. No drones or anything?
No. You don't need an EVA on the moon anyway because its temperature isn't that bad. You just need a temperature mod.
I don't have that. Plus, we'll be in this ship anyway.
Right.
Boop my butt. Boop. They changed the ping sound for the thing.
Oh, I know.
Again, I don't see it. Where is it?
It is off our port bow, I guess.
I see. Now I see it. Well, if you're going to get that, there's two of us drilling for the same thing. It's going to work because it's only one pop rock. I'm going to grab these ones out here.
I don't see the rock in here. I don't see the little...
Do you have your scanner? Your ore scanner?
Yeah, I've got the ore scanner.
Huh.
This is the second time I found a pentaxid deposit that I couldn't find. Oh, there it is. It's way over here. Yeah. There we go. 10 pentaxid. And the deposit's gone. So
that's 15. And I just picked up 2. There's a third one over here.
Yeah, one right here next to me that I grabbed. Oh, I left my bike back on the other station. Crap.
Yeah, it's on the. It's one of them on the S.O.V. Wanted to bust a rock?
I'm going to turn these rocks into a bike.
Oh, okay.
That's one thing I love. You can grab just stone and turn them into...
What did I hit? Oh, that was weird. I hit a ghost rock. Now it's not there anymore. I got 3
Careful
now.
when you go that direction, because that's the direction that Xerox territory is.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna stay inside the crater here. I see 3 more attacks I'm gonna grab anyway. So we should be done after that. It's too hot.
Yeah, the temperature is 56 degrees Celsius, which is really hot.
Celsius, yeah. Yes, that's like 140 or something. It's okay, I'm done out here. I'm gonna head back into the Apex.
Yeah, me too. That's why I like wearing a temperature mod on the moon, because sometimes the moon is hotter than you would think.
On the sunny side when it's daytime, yeah.
Right, and at night it gets a lot colder.
Okay. I have 6 on me. You must have like what, 14?
11.
Yeah, there's 5 back at the base. My heart, it's beating. Yeah, I'm better. Oh, that was a weird transition.
Yeah, it's funny. I was going straight towards the planet, and now I'm not.
Well, it had this weird after orange glow on everything. It was like super saturated colors. Well, we're on the other side of the planet all of a sudden. Or the moon, I mean.
I know, right? I've had that problem before with moons, because they're so small that it doesn't position the planets and such in, like, the planet in the right place in space. It used to, but for some reason it doesn't.
Yeah, it did. It's probably just a bug, because it didn't work the first time they put this in, when they changed space. I do like the new playfields they put in here, which is, apparently, it's no longer... Well, maybe it's not. I don't know if this playfield is actually stars that we see on the big...
No, the one that we have here is not the actual stars, I don't believe, because this is...
No, because it's an old save, yeah.
Yeah, because it was an old save beforehand. But you'll notice that the one that was in when we were over around Kai is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
At least I think it was.
I think it was too. Maybe. Well, no, because that change was in phase 3. We're in phase 4 or 5. No, we're in 5. They did that on the last phase update, and then there was like a kind of a semi-major update during phase 4, and now we're in phase 5.
Yeah.
Which it should be almost over.
Usually phase 5 is the last phase. Usually. Sometimes it goes to phase 6, but...
I don't really remember Alien doing phases like this. It was just like they would have an experimental, and they would run it for like a month, and then boom.
They had phases. They didn't call them phases. They called them Update 12.5 of the experimental.
You're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And since this game should be updating like really soon on the regular branch, and I'm still waiting for 7 Days to Die to update this week. But that'll also probably be on the experimental first.
What major changes are in 7 Days to Die in the next update?
Mainly graphical. And new models for zombies and stuff. As far as I know, it sounds like the POIs are pretty much the same. But since we both have RTX cards, it might look better.
Yeah, well, because I'm also thinking like character creation and the character stuff. The last update majorly changed it.
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering if there was any major changes with the character, tech trees and stuff like that, or if they're all basically the same as they were.
I want to say it's more cosmetic, but I think they've added more zombie types.
That's good.
From the screenshots, I don't think they necessarily replaced the zombies. I think they've added more and made the existing ones looking better. But I'm not sure, because that's just simply screenshots that I'm seeing.
Yeah, because a lot of the zombies didn't really look that scary. They looked hilarious, But then again, the game is sort of it is sort of a comedic twist on the zombie apocalypse with like all the hilarious like mission things and such. So. All right,
Okay.
the CPU extenders are done. So I'm going to go ahead and update this. So
Yeah, we got 11 pentaxid. Platinum bar. Platinum ingots. Aluminum powder. Ooh, can we make what's that stuff? You mix aluminum powder with rust and it makes thermite. Okay, drop your pentaxid.
hold on.
It's also the constructor's done too.
Okay, I've got the IPEX upgraded to the next tier. So we've got a lot of mods that we can do to it now. We don't have to worry about CPU in it for a while.
Okay.
So there's a few changes I'm going to end up doing, upgrading, like the hull maybe, if it's not already hardened steel. I think it's already hardened steel though. But, you know, upgrades to it that should help us out. There we go. I got it in there.
Building. I took the sign off.
We are going to need a sensor.
Isn't there already a pressure plate right here?
No.
Oh, I guess not.
No. At the time I built this, I didn't think about making it a pressure plate. I just had it as a concrete thing. So it's just a concrete block right now. Because I forgot that you could use pressure plates to activate teleporters. I was thinking it was I was just going to throw a sensor above it. But now I'm thinking, yeah, pressure plate would be the way to go. So I've got it making a what do you call it after the thing?
Pressure plate after the teleporter.
I've got a sensor switch being built.
I use the small constructors there.
Oh, I guess we could, yeah. And I can go ahead and get that switch set up. The small constructors don't make base switches.
What? I only make SV and CV?
Yeah.
It is a base constructor. It should be able to make base
I know, right?
stuff.
That's something I've been complaining about for a while.
I still want it to make 30 millimeter, though. That's why I still want it to happen. Oh, they changed the Epic Sniper to take 15 millimeter now.
Yeah, no. So instead of railgun, which I like because it's a lot cheaper now.
And lighter, I think, too.
And you don't have to unlock a railgun. You just have to have one of the other things unlocked, a minigun or whatever.
The railgun is like way at the end of the tier, isn't it?
Yeah. The railgun small vessel is
level 15.
Whereas now you can just unlock it with the basic Gatling gun at level 3. So
yeah, that's good.
Also, if you look at the cost of making them, it's a lot cheaper to make 15 millimeter than railguns.
Mm-hmm. But is it still as powerful? But I don't think it makes the same sound when you fire it, though, does it?
Yeah, the epic sniper is exactly the same as it used to be. So, like as it was when they had the railgun bullets. So they just changed the ammo it uses to make it easier for you to obtain.
Plus, you can loot it. You can find it like on down drones and stuff. Speaking of drones, what is the next attack? Less than 2 days.
Yeah. Okay, after we get this teleporter online, our next major goal should be to try to build the CV that we're working on.
Okay. The big one? The command center?
The tier 2 command base. Which is also level 15, so you'll have to do it.
Oh, yeah, I'm still working on it. I think it's still in my blueprint.
Yeah, we should be have stuff already in it, I believe.
ARVN T2 command base. Oh yeah, I got tons of stuff. That's the reason why we went out, because we need so much titanium.
Right.
I still need like another 12,000.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, we're gonna have to go back and get more titanium, because right now we've only got 1,871 titanium.
Would it be more efficient to build that titanium into like the combat steel or the hardened steel?
What
and then
would
that into the...
What would be more efficient and time saving is to just go find bases to pull the titanium off of.
Okay.
You know, pull full blocks off of. Yeah, because when you're on there, all right, go into the control panel. Look at the power usage.
Right now, consumption 0.3. Okay, stand on it. 12.3. Holy crap.
Yeah, look at the percentage.
And we're gonna blow up everything.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to build a larger the tier 1 large generator, and I'm going to key it also to the teleporter, so that when you're on the teleporter, probably out back somewhere, I don't know,
maybe in this room over here.
Maybe I could put it in here. Yeah,
stick it on the ceiling or something.
I'll just stick it right here in the corner.
Okay. You don't need 3 blocks anyway, huh?
Yep. But now when we teleport back and forth, we can actually go and do it, you know.
Yeah, we don't have to drive over to the little stick.
So what we're going to want to do is find a base, probably an enemy base, that's made out of hardened or combat steel. And
now, were we also trying to get the tiers up on one of our fighters so we can get shield? I didn't even make shields yet.
Yes, that is another thing that we were planning on doing.
Oh yeah, shields. I keep forgetting that you can do shields before you can do warp, but shields requires a higher tier than the warp does. Seems to be.
All right, now, if you look at our percentages in the control panel, what percentage are we at now?
Consumption is 0.3.
Well, look at the percentage, bottom left.
This is 0% for battery.
Yeah, that's.
Well, bottom left, but
yeah,
4%.
All right, and then now
36.
But it's not 180 like it was. So we don't risk.
Actually, the consumption went down a little bit. I think.
Well, no, it's just the percentage, But now we won't, use nearly as much, Now, here's what I want to test. Here's what I want to test. Okay, stand here and tell me if the teleporter turns off when I teleport. It should. It's supposed to.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, but maybe it won't if you're playing single player.
Well, here's the thing.
And then the playfield unloads and it stays on.
Here's the thing. It only does that with a sensor because the sensors are bugged like that. The pressure plates will cut off. That's why I'm going to start using pressure plates for teleporters from now on.
Oh, cool. Can you make pressure plates for CVs? I mean, SVs and all of that?
No, you cannot make pressure plates for SVs, but CVs, yes, of course.
Okay, so you can put these in the CV. Okay, cool. That's pretty handy. That way you can make this teleporter honest. Actually,
while I'm out here,
are teleporters separate? This one is, yeah. I can't make another one. This one's separate. This is a base only. I know there's one for a CV.
Yeah, there's a CV teleporter as well.
Yeah, that one I have to unlock separately. That's why it looks different. Oh.
Yeah, the reason they're different devices is because they want the CVs to only be able to teleport within the same playfield, like the space sector, whereas the base ones can teleport across space sectors.
Yeah, and that's. See, I thought they had different ships, but it's just because one is for a base and one's for a CV. Ooh, I can make tier 2 shields now.
Go ahead and start teleporting back and forth, bringing the rest of the titanium over.
All right.
You should be able to access it just through the control panel.
Yeah, this guy won't move. Oh, we got 3 bikes in here now.
Yeah, because I put the one that I made plus the one that I already had in there. And we can go ahead and move the arrest room as well.
It's teleport day.
Yay! Mining and teleporting.
Teleporting season.
All right. Our constructor is full, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to link it to
Make rods
itself
and make
and
rods.
start making rods to start with. But I'm also
Does a furnace make rods?
yes.
Okay, I was wondering. These don't deal with the small constructors don't deal with titanium at all.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does.
Oh, does it?
Yes, titanium rods.
All right, go ahead and have them start making into themselves. Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, 200.
I'm also going to go ahead and tell it to do the same with the, we're out of iron ingots, by the way, but the same with the copper, silicone, and cobalt.
Where's the nearest iron? Straight north from here. Well, they got 393 iron ingots. Where's out of ore? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm organizing the constructor.
Yeah. Okay, I can get some more iron.
Hey, it's all organized.
I dump the titanium. No. I'm gonna put it into the output for now. That way I have room for the iron. Take the scavenger.
You said you're going to go get more iron?
Yes. I took the scavenger.
Okay. So yeah, for now, let's start working on getting your thing, or I guess getting both of our things upgraded with shields.
We got plenty of gold, right?
Yeah, we have, right now we've got 383 gold ore. I'm going to go ahead and tell this thing to start making 8 more small optronic bridges so we can upgrade the CPU on our thing. I'm going to tell it to do that after it's turned all the ores into stuff, though. Because it should output those right back into the input so that we can, utilize them anyway. So while it's crafting up all the ores and such.
Also, look in the output because I put some titanium ore in there just to make room. Grab it when there's room, and put it in the input.
Let's see, how much does a furnace CPU wise use? 10,000. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hook up a furnace to the thing.
Decon is 20 top.
Yeah. But if we put all of those, we would be 8,000 over the CPU on the command center if we hooked up both the decon and the thing. So and what I'm going to do is I'm going to rekey. Let's see. Let me do this. I'm going to need to make another switch. Not another motorbike, another switch. We have enough motorbikes. All right, we are out of fuel in the base.
That was quick. This is weird. In the scavenger, the Orn would continue as listing twice. One that I'm attached to and one I'm not, or the one that's attached to a constructor and there's another one that's not, but it has the same stuff in it. It's weird.
I might as well just have this other constructor or this other generator just running full time. It's not going to, you know, because it creates power instead of using it. So, you know, we might as well. I'm thinking I'm going to want to add another fuel tank though. Because right now, all we have is this one small fuel tank. So I think, yeah. So let me go ahead and make a couple more larger fuel tanks. Maybe one of the tier 2 fuel tanks. And I'll put it over here.
Okay, new fresh batch of iron.
All right, for some reason, it's not letting me place the furnace where it needs to go.
Oh. It's big.
Yeah, no, it's a 3x3x3, and I've got no.
Where are you?
I'm right in here.
Are you inside the barracks or you can put it outside in the back?
I'm inside.
Command center?
Yeah, or inside the command center, yeah. I mean, this should be enough space right here, right?
Yeah, 3x3x3, unless there's something like inside here we don't know. Like a plan or something that's kind of...
There shouldn't be any plants.
No. Try putting it upside down and attaching it to the ceiling.
No, it won't do that. Now, there was a sensor there, but I removed it. It'll go in the floor, but I don't want it in the floor.
No, it won't go on the ground. It won't touch the ground. What is it saying when you try to put it in?
No space is what it says.
Oh. Does it frame up green, the lines?
No, it won't even show me those when they're... All right, here's what I want to do. I want to reset the, like, exit out, come back, and see if that'll work.
Intermission. I'll get coffee. Be right back. We back up?
I'm loading back in right now.
Okay, I'm logging in. I need a bathroom break. We're back.
All right, it lets us put it in there now.
Okay, good. Be right back. Okay, great. It's in.
Yeah, you might be really hot.
No, I'm not.
Because you're right next to a generator.
Actually, it's not.
No, the furnace is not
turned
on, but the generator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was standing right here.
Yeah, so
the furnace isn't on.
Come back over here.
And what do you have it linked to? Are you going to make another container for this?
Nope, I'm just going to go straight from the input to the output.
Okay. Or from the input to the input.
Yeah, that's what I mean, input to the input.
Yeah, because it knows what to grab and what to smell. It's just ores and that's it, right? Okay, I'm going to cancel the queue of these rods on these small constructors. And reset them to go to oxygen and the ammo box. Now the decon they'll probably want to build on a different base or make a new base. I think we're having audio problems because sometimes I'll say something you don't respond. Or
Well, I'm busy doing things, so I'll respond when I get a chance.
Okay. Just making sure. Is that the on-off switch for the furnace?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, are those red lights coming from the furnace?
No, that's the lights in this room.
I don't see any lights. Oh, the corners. Okay.
Yeah.
So the furnace is on, those lights will be on, right?
I'm working on it. Get it so that's the case.
Will the furnace turn on the generator?
No, the generator's just going to be constantly running since there's really no point in turning it off, you know, anymore.
Okay. So I noticed it was running and no one's standing on the teleporter. So.
Yep. All right, so here's the thing. All right, so you've got the furnace room in here. When you come into here, the light comes on. Like this light comes on to give you light. Let me do this.
You gonna pop it?
There.
Oh.
There. Now, when we turn this on, nothing happens. But when we come out here, haha!
So we don't get irradiated or heated or
Exactly. So when you come in here, it goes off.
That is clever. That's brilliant. I gotta remember to do that. This sensor on the ceiling, right?
Yeah, there's the sensor on the ceiling right there.
Do you have it inverted to the?
And I've got an inverter set so that it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So now it ought to start automatically smelting all the things.
Of course, you could probably have the switch on the outside and just never go in there anyway. Oh, yeah. Have a little warning sign there, huh? It's like, don't go. You can use one of the pre-made, like, what's it called? The signs that are all graphical looking and everything, instead of just, I don't know which one you'd use, though.
Yeah.
You key it to the furnace so that it comes on when the furnace is on. Put it right up against the glass. That works. Put a little flame icon right next to the room. I don't know if you can. I think you can put emojis in there. Can you?
You can put certain.
GGGG.
Let me see if I can find a flame.
Yeah, it is back.
I don't think there's a flame thing that you can put in here.
Press the Windows key, period. and then you might be able to find one from that. Assuming it even comes up when you're playing Empyrion, I don't know.
Well, no, I'm choosing font symbol. You can choose specific symbols that it allows, and so I'm just going to go with.
Where all the G's coming from?
G is my push to talk button.
Oh. I use my mouse, one of my mouse buttons to do that. Now I understand why you can't talk when you're doing stuff, because you can't press the G button for doing other things. Because for me, I just press my thumb button and I can talk when I'm doing other stuff. That's cool. Oh, down too low. Maybe bump the word room a little bit. That is a little off, though, but I don't think you can help it.
Yeah, they really need to have a center button, because I'm trying to put a space before the...
Before that first symbol? Yeah.
And it won't let me do it, so...
Make it smaller than add a space. The text will be tinier. That works, but I just put some spaces on for group. There you go. Yeah, that works.
There we go.
Right.
So now when we come in here, the thing will shut off so we don't get burned. And we can manually shut it off so it's not running when we don't need it.
Yep. Wish there was some kind of circuit or indicator that lets us know that the furnace is done and we can manually turn it off.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I guess all we have to do is just look in the input and see if there's any ores left. Oh, there's tons of ores. So the only ore it won't do, I guess, is promethium and magnesium?
Correct. It won't do promethium, it won't do magnesium, because they don't come into... you can't really smelt those, so...
Right. And pentaxid, too. It doesn't do those.
Correct.
So you still want to make a decon?
Not for this base right now, because if you look at our CPU, a decon takes 20,000, and that would put us over the 200,000. So I don't want that. It would be nice if they set it so that it only uses the CPU while the things are active, you know?
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that's an idea.
Okay, let me get this fuel tank and put it in here. So now we can actually hold a lot more fuel. And even with the furnace going, we've now got 2 hours left. With the furnace off, we've got 26 hours left. Okay, we'll keep the furnace running for a while until it's done smelting everything. So what do we need for small vessel shields?
What was that?
Small vessel shields. Let's see. Oh, right. I need to. get it to start making the 8 optronic bridges, 8 small optronic bridges. I'm hoping we have enough gold for it.
How much gold does it really need?
For each, it needs 8 optronic bridges. It takes 15 gold ingots per optronic bridge, and then it takes 5 gold ore per ingot. So 75
smelt the gold.
Yeah, we're gonna need more gold.
We should go out and get more gold. Take the Apex or teleport or what?
I say teleport.
Teleport to where?
Hold on.
Let me know. Tell me when you got.
We need to get some pentaxid for the thing. Okay, I'm gonna take 15 pentaxid with us, the refined pentaxid from the IPEX, and we're gonna utilize the because we have to teleport or we have to warp to the Kai Moon sector. That's the first sector that had the gold asteroid in it. So we're going to want to teleport to the Kai Moon 1 sector so that we can get the ship and warp it to the Kai Moon sector. And we might as well just dock it at Kai Moon's space station.
Okay.
Right, warp target locked. Heading to the Kai Moon sector.
Make it so.
Yeah, and the stars and nebulas you see in this sector are actually the ones in the galaxy. You can tell the difference.
Yeah, it doesn't look pre-rendered, like artwork you see on when you Google nebulas and stuff. You see all the ones from the Hubble's telescope.
And we just use one pentaxid to get here and back, or to get here and 1 to get back. So
we're gonna park this on at the station here, and then we can just teleport back home.
That's the plan.
I got you. Wow, we're going really fast. 71.
There are also pentaxid asteroids in this sector if we needed pentaxid. So.
Yes. Oh, we get buttloads of pentaxid from those.
Oh yeah, I know.
Cobalt here too. What else is here? Titanium.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the same.
We've already found the cobalt and the pentaxid. We haven't found the titanium in this sector, or the neodymium or the erestrum. So.
Oh, what the moon has.
Yeah, but now that we have these S.O.Vs, mining these asteroids is a lot easier.
We're at Kai Moon, right? Not Kai Moon 1.
Now we are, yes, because I just warped over here. Which is why Kai is below us instead of beside us.
Yes.
You can see the markers of where Kai Moon 1 is over there. See where it says the neodymium asteroid and all that over there?
Yeah, I see it. Point from here, yeah. Okay.
That's where that playfield is in respect to Kai,
right. I see. Are we going to the gold or are we going to the space station?
We're going to the gold right now.
There is a space station here, right?
Yes, I've got it already marked as well. It's above and to the back of us.
Yeah, I see it on the map here. Oh, good, we get to use the SOVs again.
It's so fun, isn't it?
Well, it's fun because it's different because I haven't done it before. It's just like, oh yeah,
It's something,
hover vessel in space.
you know, it's something you see in science fiction, you know, stuff all the time. They take a small vehicle out to, you know, harvest or repair or whatever, but you never, you know, got to experience it until now. And that's exactly the purpose I made the SOVs for, was, you know, as an auxiliary, you know, I don't know what to call it, but it's a worker unit. That's what it is. It's a single occupancy vehicle, you know, so you can go out and do work in space or in a hostile atmosphere or whatever, and it makes your job a lot easier. And that's why it's called an SOV, single occupancy vehicle. Now, we have already harvested some of the gold from this asteroid. I don't know if we've gotten all of it. I don't think we did.
I don't think so. It's not going to regret.
Yeah, because we were doing it manually by hand, so...
Mm-hmm. So same procedure as last time with the titanium. Just dump it into the...
Yeah, and even if we have, there are at least 2 more gold asteroids around the alien planet. So we can go to that planet and try to search for it as well. If we do decide to go there, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to dock the... we're going to have to go back to Kaimoon 1 and dock the... I forget what I call it. The little scout. Dock that to the Manta. And then warp to the alien planet and search from there. Because that'd be easier than pulling out the IPEX.
Yeah, plus it'd be faster because it's a little scout.
Right, and not just that, but what we could do is, if we're going to do that, we're going to need to get more pentaxid anyway. And so what we could do is warp back to the planet, make a scanner for the Manta, and then we'd have 2 vehicles, one faster, one slower, searching for the asteroids. But yeah, no, there's a whole lot of gold right here. I can just see it.
Oh yeah.
You got 2 good strips right here.
You can see we already ate through it right there.
Yeah. But this has a whole lot of gold on it.
I'm rich! Of course, wouldn't this devalue the value of gold because there's so much here?
Well, here's the thing. In this thing, gold isn't really that valuable. Yeah, you can make gold coins out of them, but you'll notice they're not really worth a whole lot.
No, whatever credits are worth.
The value of gold is what you can build with it. EVAs and the extenders and, you know... So it's not like you can make gold bars and have a commodity of selling the gold and all that, but rather you have, you know, you get the gold to make things with, and if you wanted to turn some of it into credits, if you needed a little extra credits to buy something, you could do that. But the main source of credits is doing missions and credits, you know.
And stealing it from Dead Xerax.
Yes, that too. I do believe that's called armed robbery, though.
Yeah, but they shot first.
Not if you're friendly with them.
Should be able to pickpocket. That'd be funny.
Player skills. Coming in Alpha 29.
Trashing the rocks.
I'm not even halfway full yet.
I guess gold is really light compared to the other ores we've been getting.
Certain ones, yeah, it's lighter than a restrum, but it's heavier than like iron, I think. I also think the ore per surface area ratio is different, so you get less gold ore from the same amount of surface area.
Unlike sapphire, where you like drill it, and you get like 50 off one tap.
I don't think you do that anymore. I think they changed that when they changed
did?
everything else. Yeah. Just imagine if in real life we found an asteroid with this much gold on it just floating in space in our solar system.
That's why we need the Space Force.
Well, I just unloaded into the Manta and it's almost full. Heck, it was halfway full already because of the titanium and the restroom in it.
We might need to warp back straight home with the Mantis and stuff.
We don't have enough pentaxid to.
There's some nearby.
Yeah, I just say we teleport back and because we can teleport straight to our base, remember? So we just teleport to the base, unload, teleport back, unload, teleport, you know.
A bucket brigade teleport.
That might be a little bit faster than trying to haul it back.